Good morning. This is your media report for Monday, April 25th, 2016. I'm Sergeant Lori McGee, Media Relations Officer for the St. John Police Force. Since Friday morning, April 22nd, until today's date, police have responded to 357 calls for service. The St. John Police Force would like to hear from anyone that has any information concerning any of our calls or investigations. We can be reached at 506-648-3333, at our email, police@stjohn.ca, or you can do it anonymously through the Provincial Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477 or on their website at crimemb.ca. On Friday morning at 10:52 a.m., police were called to a Marlin Drive residence for a report of a youth out of control who had an axe and damaged a door casing, attempting to get into his mother's residence. The 16-year-old male was apprehended in the backyard and taken into custody after a brief struggle with police. He was arrested for possession of a weapon, assault on a police officer, mischief, and probation violation. He was transported to the regional hospital for an assessment, and he will appear in court once released from the hospital. At 12 p.m., police arrested a 24-year-old female on Main Street North for an outstanding failure to attend arrest warrant. She was held in custody for a court appearance. On Friday evening at 7:43 p.m., police conducted a motor vehicle stop on Wright Street, which resulted in the arrest of a 35-year-old male for an outstanding committal warrant for suspended driving. The accused was charged for another count of suspended driving, and he will appear in court at a later date. He was transported to the provincial jail on the warrant. At 11:50 p.m., police were called to the St. John Regional Hospital for a report of a male who had been stabbed. A 25-year-old male sustained a non-life-threatening stab wound to his lower torso, which required surgery. The victim is uncooperative with the police investigation at the present time. The incident is not believed to be a random act. On Saturday at 7:22 a.m., police were called to a Wright Street residence for a report of a disturbance which occurred outside. It was reported that the incident occurred in a nearby apartment where a male assaulted a female when he pushed and shoved her, as well as threatening to kill her. The accused was also damaged a window. The 30-year-old male who was known to the victim was arrested for assault, threats, and damage. He was held in custody for a court appearance. At 12:38 p.m., police were called to Costco on Retail Drive for a report of a shoplifter. A 36-year-old male was arrested for theft. He was released to appear in court at a later date. At 12:46 p.m., police were called to Walmart on Faribault Boulevard for a report of a theft. A 31-year-old female staff member was arrested for theft of money. She was released to appear in court at a later date. On Saturday evening at 8:41 p.m., police were called to a Downsview Drive residence for a report of a break-and-enter. The caller reports someone entered the unlocked garage and stole a Haro Back Trail BMX bike valued at $150. There are no suspects at this time. On Sunday at 1:05 p.m., an officer in the area of McLaren Boulevard observed a female exiting a residence who he recognized and knew to be wanted for an outstanding failure to attend arrest warrant. The 41-year-old female was arrested for the warrant and held in custody for a court appearance. On Sunday evening at 7:18 p.m., emergency personnel responded to a Rossay Road residence for a report of a structure fire. The residence received moderate damage, and the cause of the fire remains under investigation, although it is not believed to be suspicious. At 10:46 p.m., police responded to a Redhead Road residence for a report of a break-and-enter. The caller reports the front door to the residence was kicked in. Tools and electronics were reported stolen, and the incident remains under investigation. This concludes the media report for Monday, April 25th. Have a good day and be safe.